put that the garment on when we're delivered, and we're gonna be changed too. We're gonna go from being terrestrial to extraterrestrial to celestial. We're gonna be celestial terrestrial bodies. He hath now. I'm gonna give you an example. Just came to me. Lot, when the two angels, two men, which are angels, came, they were in the form of men, right? When they approached Abraham, it was three. It represented YAHAWASHI was the middle one, and the other two were angels. They didn't give the name of the angels. Could have been Michael and Gabriel or whoever, but they were angels that came in the form of men. So they were in men's body, and they, to prove that they came in the form of men, they ate. What was it, a calf that they slew, and they ate it. And but they had the power. They were like superheroes in bodies. They had the bodies of men, but they had super powers because they were angels. So that's what we're gonna be in the kingdom. In the kingdom of heaven, we're gonna be like Kal-El. We're going to be like Thanos. Thanos means death. So we're going to administer death. We're going to be Thanos in the kingdom. We're going to be like Doom in the kingdom. We're going to be like Kal-El in the kingdom. We're going to have that superpower. We can fly. We can disappear. Yahawashi was able to do that. Walk on water, fly, disappear. He said, the things that I do, ye shall do and greater. And it says, if you were to take everything that the Lord did and put in the book, there would be no place to put on the world, on the planet, to put the books. So he did a lot of miracles that we never even read about. It says, as a bridegroom, where the bridegroom decketh himself, the bridegroom is Yahawashi, and then when Yahawashi come back and the angels, they're going to be decked. They're going to be decked out. I mean, they're going to be decked out. And when we get saved, when we get delivered and beamed up, we're going to get decked. The Most High going to put a new suit on us. And we're going to be decked out. And you got that fat around the belly, that's going to go. You're going to get back that 12-pack. You're going to get a 12-pack, brother. You're going to be in tip-top shape. You're going to be breathing right. You know, you ain't going to have no rheumatism. You know, let's say I got certain cuts fighting. In the martial arts, I got in boxing, I got 7 stitches on my lip. Martial arts, I got kicked in the top of the eye. I got a butterfly. It was an open wound. I got a butterfly for it. You know, my thumb, got little certain things from doing sports and martial arts and boxing. You get little injuries here and there. Oh, the cartilage on my right side of my nose is gone from getting hit with uppercuts. But you don't even feel it until you stick your hand up in there. Your finger up in there, rather. So all that's going to be perfected. You know, you going bald, you're going to get your hair back. You know, you're going to get your rod back, your real rod, you know. And you're going to be, my goodness. You know, who said that it shall not appear as what we shall be, but we shall be just like him. I'm not going to go to the precept. Go ahead and pull it out. Meaning, whatever Yahawashi did, we going to do. And this is Yahawashi, and greater. And greater. Was he not able to raise the dead? We're going to raise the dead. You can put a slave to death. You know, you hit him with a shot, the spirit goes out of him. You say, no. Bring that spirit right back. Bring that spirit right back to him. All right? We ain't going to get sick no more. You know, we ain't going to have to bundle up in the wintertime. So this is why these people want to be us. But they're not us. I will greatly rejoice in the Lord. My soul shall be joyful. And my power, for he hath clothed me with the garment of salvation. He's going to deliver me. He hath covered me with the robe of righteousness, as a bridegroom decketh himself with ornaments, and as a bride adorneth herself with jewels. When you get decked out. For as the earth bringeth forth her bud, And as the garden causes the things that are sown in it to spring forth, so Yahweh Elohim will cause righteousness and praise to spring forth before all the nations. Meaning what? We're gonna have that blessing, and we're gonna bestow the blessing on the nations by teaching them the laws. But they're not gonna be equal to us ever, ever. We're always gonna be on top. So now let me go from here and we get ready to close. I said let me go to the commentary, Cambridge Bible for School and Colleges. It says the sons of the aliens, Isaiah 56 verse 3, gives you a reference point. It says Israel's priesthood among the nation. Not Levi's priesthood, but Israel's priesthood among the nations. Because we're going to be the priests over them. And the services rendered to it by the latter. The meaning of course is not that all Israelites shall minister in the temple, or that a separate sacerdotal order shall not exist. Well, we'll wait and see. Isaiah 66 and 21. And I will also take of them for priests, for Levites, saith the Lord. So we're going to see how it's going to set up. Maybe the Levites will be the chief priest, but we're all going to know the law, you know. And it's going to reference that in Exodus 19 verse 6. It says, but simply that in relation to the Gentiles and other nations, Israel shall enjoy a position of privilege analogous, meaning the same as, to the relation between priests and laymen. The fundamental idea of priesthood in the Old Testament being the right of approach to the Most High. Well, guess what? The veil was ripped. So you didn't need to go to the high priest. You can go directly to the Father through YAHAWASHI. A series of concentric circles, priests, Levites, ordinary Israelites. Ain't gonna be no ordinary Israelites, man. Gentiles, other nations, each grade standing nearer to the Most High than the next. It was Israel's calling to be a kingdom of priests. What does it mean by a kingdom of priests? Exodus 19 verse 6 is talking about all Israelite men. The new covenant is to all Israelite men. So we're going to be perfect. It ain't going to be the Levites are going to be perfect and without sin. It's going to be all Israelite men. Israelite men. So no one should say to the other, know ye the law, because they shall all know it from the least to the greatest. It's not talking about Levites. Now, a Levite's going to have a special spot. We'll see. But we're going to be lawgivers just like the Levites are lawgivers. And in the latter days, like in the kingdom, your Edomite slave does something, and you got to go get in contact with a Levite, or what do I do about this? No, you're going to know what to do. And because it says the law is going to be written in your heart, and it mentions what? It mentions Judah and Israel, the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom. So the northern kingdom did not have any Levites among them, because remember they were all pushed out by Jeroboam. It says, although prophecy in general accords a position of supremacy to Israelites. They like to say these guys are black supremacy group. Well, the Most High said we're supremacy. Supremacy just means you're over somebody. Super, as in Superman, the word super just means over. Over man. I'm over you. To supersede somebody. Supremacy. So supremacy is not a bad word. It just means you're on. Hey, look, the NBA, the end of the season, right? The end of the season, you got the summer, you got the March Madness, you got the end of the season, and then summertime is when you find out who got which NBA team has supremacy for that year. In the future kingdom, which is going to be for Israelites, the other nations are going to be our servants of the Most High. The distinction is perhaps nowhere so definitely formulated as here. So they broke it down pretty much. They were on point. Let me see what Ellicott says. Strangers shall stand, i.e., like servants waiting for their master's orders, and that's what's going to happen. The implied thought of the whole passage is, as in the next verse, that all Israel is raised to the dignity of a priestly caste, like a caste system, leaving the rough work of the world to be done by foreigners. Good, very good, Ellicott. Foreigners meaning other nations, starting with Esau, slaves who stood on a lower level. Ecclesiasticus, oh, they give me a apocrypha. Wait a minute. Ecclesiasticus 38 and 31. It says, all these trust to their hands, and every one is wise in his work. You got to read the rest of that. Let me try this one. Matthew Henry's concise commentary. Promises are here made to, it says, Jews, which are Israelites, return. See, the Semites could be Semites. We ain't got no problem you being Semites. We ain't got no problem being Jews. So you can't call us anti-Semitic. You could be Semitic all you want. We're Shemitic. We're Israelites. Hebrew, Shemitic Hebrew Israelites. You could be Semitic Jews. S-E-M, etic. We're Shemitic. Shemitic. S-H-A-M. Shemitic. Jews, which are Israelites, returned out of captivity. We're still in captivity. Baruch 2, starting from 30th verse, which extend to all those who, through grace, are delivered out of the spiritual thraldom. An unholy soul is like a city that is, I don't like what they're saying. Just get to the point, man. Get to the point. Okay, stand shall wait on you as servants. They reference Isaiah 14, 1 and 2, Isaiah 60 and 10. And we know what Isaiah 14, 1 and 2 says. We're oppressed by them, and they're going to be oppressed by us. So these people know that they're going into captivity. Anyway, with that, I'm going to say shalom.